Hey everybody, this is Mike from GetYourRockOut, and I'm here at the Apollo in Manchester with the BossHoss. How are you guys doing?
Good. Excited.
Good. It's a little bit jet lagged, you know. We just got here from Germany 1 hour back. Oh man.
Oh, sorry.
Hi. We cut these.
Always a good start. Hey everybody, this is Mike from GetYourRockOut, and I'm here at the Apollo.
Okay, that's funny.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
You know what, I was all set to apologise for it not being good desert weather out there, but you know what, it's not too wet, it's only a little bit cold. You haven't got the full Manchester weather for this show tonight.
Yeah, we're surprised. Actually, we expected rainy weather when we landed here in Manchester. So the sun was shining today, even a little bit of blue skies in between the clouds. So it's good. It's not the desert, but we don't need the desert. That's why we're here.
But good enough weather for the appropriate attire, so we're all good. Tell me about getting involved with Motorhead, how you guys got to know them, and how you were invited along to this tour.
We paid him a lot of money to get us here. It was really expensive, I tell you. All the money we earned the last 9 years in Germany, we put in his pocket. No, actually we just asked if we could do it because we have the same booking agency in Germany who's doing Motorhead is booking us, and so we know the guys who knows Lemmy, and they asked if he would like to have some cowboys.
And we said we're can do a little swap deal, you know. We open up for them in England and they open up for us in Germany.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a real deal.
That's good. Yeah.
And he was really interested after that option. Yeah.
Sounds like a good enough deal. How is Lemmy doing these days? I know he had that health scare earlier in the year. Does he seem alright to you? He seem full of that old vitality?
I think he's doing good.
Yeah.
So I mean, everybody knows about him. The last year was not so good to him. So, but I think it's really cool.
Yeah,
this time.
he looks all right. We've seen him in the sound check.
Yeah.
He sang, he played bass, very good. He's skinny, he lost some weight. I think that's a good sign. He stopped taking drugs, I think. No, it looks good, honestly. And he's here, he's going to start the tour. That's the first date on the tour. And it's already sold out in Germany, and it's gone pretty good. I think he's in a good condition.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you guys must be in a buoyant mood. Your album came out yesterday. How do you think it's been received so far? What's the initial buzz?
It's cool for us to have a record out here. It's the first time this was our first English record, our first UK market record. So we had already 7 records in Germany, and we put tracks from the last 2-3 records on this one to show the English people what the BossHoss is and what the sound is about. So it's first show today. So
we can tell now since it just came out yesterday. So one day, we're gonna play 3 shows now in England, promote the record, of course, a little bit, do some interviews like we're doing now with you, and then let's see what happens after 1 week. We don't know yet, but we're looking forward to hit the top 20 or
top 200. Top 200 would be great.
We don't have so many copies. Let's see.
A reasonable enough goal.
We're gonna tell you next time we talk to you how it went down.
I mean, you mentioned there, you know, you've had 7 albums. It's almost an album a year for the last decade, really. Do you guys like being in, you know, constant production mode, constant, you know, getting the music out there, or is it more a case of, you know, necessity in a way to kind of keep you guys like fresh in people's minds?
Yeah, I don't know why we do so much. We just put it out. It's there, so it's not planning. I mean, of course, you have to plan a record and to think about when you want to bring it out and when you write songs and when you have the time to write songs. But it's almost every year, so it's amazing. But
we're hard working. We're one of the hardest working bands in show business. But we like it, you know. We got a lot to say, and we want to play music and do music. So once we finish a tour, then after a couple of weeks we're bored, and then we start again to write some songs and work on a new record. We got our own studio in Berlin, and we can go there any time we want to during the night, any time a day. And so that's why we always have material and work on new stuff, and we don't want to keep it in the box or in the studio. We want to bring it out, so that's why we got so many records.
That's amazing creativity, yeah. I mean, is it, you never find yourself stilted, there's never, no ideas come to mind or anything, there's always stuff to put on record?
It's always a progress, and in the process, it's not like having all the songs ready, so it's just sit down and grab the guitar, he's doing like that, and then try some melodies, harmonies, lyric ideas, whatever. And of course you have sometimes the moment where you don't have a brilliant idea and you say, oh, it's not really cool, let's keep it, has something, put it on the side and try something different, and next time is the right time for the old idea. And then so it's
we're touring, we play a lot live, so we're on the road all the time, or a lot of like 60 times a year. Last year we've done up to 180 shows. Of course we can't always play and then write songs, but it's a procedure. Once we finish the tour, then we relax and take our time off, but then, as I said, then it starts to grow again, and we want to write something, and that's how we do it, and it always worked then, so far till now.
Do you guys ever have one of those Deep Purple moments, where you have an idea and then you just kind of thrash it out on the night, you kind of improvise something in a gig and then it becomes a song later, or is it always there's a set idea in mind and you sit down to work on it, when you're off stage?
I don't have Deep Purple moments. I know what you mean.
There's not a golden rule. You can't write songs in always the same way. There are ideas. They really catch you at the first time you have the idea, and you want to finish it because you're so hot. And then it takes, a couple of hours, and you get the song. But every now and then you got an idea which is very good, but you don't know how it could develop. Get a good verse, but you still don't have the right chorus, or the other way around. And then you put it back, you work on something else, or you come back a couple of days or weeks later. That depends on the song, on the idea, on the mood, on the time. So there's both is happening. Okay. The purple moment, or the immediate great idea, or the long work.
Now, you chose the song "Whatever" to be the single from the album. So you mentioned this is the first UK record. Why this song then, to give people a taste of what the BossHoss is all about? Did you feel that kind of encapsulated the sound?
It's a cool rock and roll track. It's fast. It's catchy. It has a good harmony and a cool lyrics, cool story about girls and boys and stuff. The big misunderstanding we all the time have, and we love the song. We really love the song. It was already on the last record we put out in Germany, but it wasn't a single over there because German radio is difficult to put some rock tracks on the radio. So, but the UK love the rock and roll song. So we thought, let's pick a rock song, a rocky track, and we thought whatever would be a good song for that. And we asked, of course, our record company and the people who are working with us here, and which song they would prefer, and so they said that's a great track, and so
Now, just out of interest, I mean, you've released all these albums in Germany before. This is the first UK one. Are you anticipating maybe you get out on stage, the fans have maybe done their research, they've gone online, and a little bit you start singing a song from an early album, they're singing it back to you? Or are you thinking to yourself, maybe we're introducing ourselves tonight, this is us announcing our presence in the UK?
Tonight?
Yeah, and on the UK dates.
it won't be that easy.
It's difficult to tell, there's a lot of people in the UK who've never heard of us. And since we're on tour now with Motorhead, it's double difficult because all the people who are here, they have heard a lot of Motorheads and they've seen a lot of shows. They have a lot of records and they're fans of Motorhead and they're waiting for the main act. So we don't expect too much, but we do what we always do. We go out there and play, and we know what we can do, and we know that a lot of people like our music, so there's no problem for us. We don't expect too much, but we're happy with all the city. We just hope that nobody's gonna boo us off stage or so.
Nah, I think you guys will be all right. We'll wrap this up then. You guys are due on stage very shortly. Do you have a message into the camera for all our readers at GetYourRockOut?
For the readers.
Yeah, they watch this and then they read the review of the show later.
Yeah, all right.
You aren't the first band that's pointed that.
Watch and read at the same time. Yeah.
Right, readers?
All right, readers, this is the BossHoss.
Yeah.
We're readers too sometimes, so we have something together. Check out the BossHoss.
Thanks for watching, and check out our music, and we really hope to see you in person very soon.
Thank you guys very much. Have a good show tonight,
you.
and we'll see you around.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Right.